Hello, everybody. Jeff here again, and I want to talk a little bit about politics. Well, it's kind of about politics, but political commentator George F. Will has officially left the Republican Party. Now he's trying to classify himself as what would be an independent, but he was never really a Republican or a conservative, for that matter. He was all the time, whenever the Democrats did something he didn't like, he'd whine like a little baby instead of being a man and being a little pragmatic. And this is the problem with people like George Will. He was one of the biggest rhinos on the planet. Now, I'm a conservative, but who just happens to vote for Republican, but I have a value of loyalty. Some people, obviously, George Will doesn't understand that concept, and he was never loyal to the party he was a member of. And I mean, I very rarely ever I would never vote for a left winger like Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, because I'm a conservative. But truth was, George Will was never really a conservative, folks. Never really won. And why in the heck is George Will just now coming out? Because he knows it's time to come out of his shell, and I guarantee he's going to vote for the Hildebeest, aka the Dawn Bellwether of Little Rock, Hillary Clinton. That's more than likely who he's going to vote for. One of a former George W. Bush. I forget whether it was George W. Bush or Daddy Bush is going to vote for, saying they're going to vote for Hillary. But the thing is, you got to get over it, folks. I mean, stop voting with your feet. I'm going to tell my fellow conservatives. I'm going to pull a Stacey Dash here and say, grow a backbone. Get out there and vote. I mean, you might have to hold your nose and vote for someone you don't like. You may not like Donald Trump, but you might have to vote for him. We can't have another 4 years of excessive liberalism in our society, in American society, and controlling the politics and controlling our health care, our national defense, and our economic viability. We can't have them people controlling it anymore. We need to go back to good old-fashioned basics. Meat and potatoes, you might say. But people like George Will are screwing it up. They're going up here, and whenever something isn't perfect, I mean, whine and moan about it like a little crybaby. Well, it's about time we should have given him the heave-ho to begin with, because he wasn't one of us. And the thing is that we have to support somebody who's not the opposition. I don't care if all of a sudden Kermit the Frog came out as a conservative Republican and decided, hey, I'm going to Kermit the Frog. I'm running for president. And I mean, I would vote for him over I would Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton. Heck, I'd vote for Yosemite Sam. I mean, if they were running against one of those, whoever the Democrats are running, I'd vote for whoever it was, the conservative candidate was. I don't care who they're running. But, I mean, and don't think writing in a vote is going to help either. And that's not going to help. As a matter of fact, that takes away votes from the guy who's going to more than likely be president. And it's more, I mean, if the Republicans nominate somebody, it's more than likely going to be Trump. He's got the delegates. They can try to pull some chicane. Some of the establishment boys can try to pull some chicanery, but it won't work. I hate to tell you this, but more than likely it's going to be done between Hillary and Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. That's more than likely who it's going to be between. Bernie Sanders doesn't have that much of a chance because Hillary Clinton has most of the delegates. That's more important than everybody liking you in this system. It's the Electoral College that gets you elected. It's not the popular vote. Sorry to say that, Al Gore. Yeah, that's right. I said it to you, you pompous dingleberry. And that's just the way our system works. It's done that way to prevent total idiots from becoming president. I mean, you want a good example of somebody who's really popular? A funny little guy, little Austrian guy ran for the chancellery of Germany. Funny little Austrian guy with a funny little mustache. That's what happens when you totally vote by popular vote as opposed to electoral college. Well, of course, some people aren't going to get it. They're going to go and try to give me some long political lecture if they see this, but don't mind. When I go on, I'll just remove your video. I'll just block you and hide your comment because I'm right here. And you know I'm right. Especially you guys who are who are trying to identify yourself as a fellow conservative with me. Don't lump yourself into me if you're some tofu-eating little twerp with the 20 Carrie Underwood CDs and a Finding Dory T-shirt. Well, of course, if you want to wear a Finding Dory T-shirt, no offense to people who are. There's probably some good, decent conservatives who let their kids see Finding Dory. But you know what I'm saying here. People who try to pretend can be conservatives and are not. But I just wanted to touch on base on this a little, and I'll let you go from now. All right, bye.